Alita Battle Angel is directed by Robert Rodriguez. It's so early right now, oh my god.
It's Patrick Beatty Reviews, the #1 for news. It's Patrick Beatty Reviews, #1 for news, yeah. Tune in, get up. Yeah, what's up?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
What is up, everybody? It is before 6 a.m. Look at these. Yep, it's pretty. But I wanted to talk about this yesterday, didn't get the chance to, so let's discuss Alita Battle Angel. This is directed by Robert Rodriguez. This is also produced by James Cameron, kind of tentatively. He was working on this while he was working on Avatar and took the reins and gave him to Robert Rodriguez, who's done Sin City, films that have a lot of real stylistic choices. They're very beautiful films. As far as substance goes, though, it kind of can give some more... There's not a lot of substance to some of his movies. It takes place in some dystopian, futuristic time, 2060, whatever. There's now two classes of worlds. There's an upper world and there's a lower world. Everything that's rich and all of the supplies, all of the resources are at this top world, while the slum, all of the poor, everybody else are at the bottom. Does it sound familiar? You had Alita, who is found by this guy who's played by Christoph Waltz, kind of is the Geppetto of this story, finds Alita as like broken scraps, puts her in a body, and from there you kind of have your story. As she kind of rediscovers who she is, because she doesn't have a lot of memory as to what she was before she came into Christoph Waltz's possession or whatever. You get a ton of world building, you get a lot of exposition, there's a lot of action to it, there's a lot of fighting that I think is done really well. In fact, that's probably the main positive that I have for this movie. If you're an action buff and if you like seeing really cool visuals in film, definitely go check out Alita Battle. It has about a $200 million budget, and they did put all of that into the effects, which I really liked. But visuals can only take a movie so far if you can't get invested into the characters. And with this film, I didn't really have that much of a problem being invested with Alita. I think she was a pretty good main character. I believed her story, I was invested with her, and I wanted to see where her story would go. The only problem is this story goes absolutely nowhere. Like, it takes you from battle sequence to battle sequence, but when you think about the long stretch and what they're building up in this movie, it's kind of like a trailer for a movie that you don't see yet. I don't know, this is kind of the problems with movies now. They set up everything just to build a cinematic universe, and this is all Alita Battle Angel is trying to do, is build 5 more movies and really spend no time investing into the story or even completing the story for their first film. Crimes of Grindelwald have the same damn problem. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 had the same damn problem, and I'm so tired of it. Maybe I'm the only one that's getting upset about this, but if you're gonna tell a story, I don't want to just be teased for a whole nother universe. Just tell the story you're telling, make it a good story, from there, build from it. People that go into this movie that start to get engrossed with the story, just know it's not going to pay off in the end. It just doesn't complete at the end of the film. And not to mention, this thing is long as shit. It might just be because of the way it's paced from action sequence to really drawn out expositional type of dialogue and scenes with just people that you can't really connect to because they give you just a little bit but not enough to really invest in the character. It just is really watered down as far as what we could have gotten with this full story if they chose to commit to it. Not a complete film, so I'd probably not pay full price for this. Definitely wait till it goes to the dollar theater, maybe even later from there. Maybe you can rent it and just have some fun with the action. But if you still decide to go and see it, please tell me what you thought about it. If you read the anime, please tell me if you like the translation or the transition between that going into film. Once again, thank you so much as always for watching, and I will see you at the next review.